Hi, Gemini. This is your February 2019 love and relationship reading. Now, the message cards that you see in front of you, I pulled these based on your partner's energy or someone that you're dealing with. So, what I asked Spirit was, what is sitting in your partner's subconscious mind that they want you to know, but they're not able to say to you? Okay. Now, the first message card that came out was, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Okay, so I'm feeling like for some of you Geminis, this is what your partner is feeling. For some of you, you may be married, and this is what your husband or your wife is feeling. They know they screwed up, but they don't know how to fix it. They want to fix it with you. They want things to move forward, but they don't even know how. I'm feeling like for some of you, either you screwed up really, really bad or your partner did. And it's like you're struggling to get back on track, but I'm feeling like things are still lingering and you just don't know how to get there. All right, so the next message card that I have is, my heart is telling me to just do it. So I'm feeling like either you or your partner, like one of you, if it isn't you, Gemini, it's your partner, and it's like they go back and forth in their head. Like I'm feeling like it's something they want to say to you, but they don't know how you're going to take it, or they don't know if it's the right thing to say to you. Maybe they want to apologize again. Maybe they want to give you like maybe they apologized before, but like this time they want to give you like a heartfelt apology and bring some truth and clarity, because I'm feeling like some of you may be struggling with that, like not really knowing what happened and what went on and what led up to it, and like, you know, why they felt this way in the first place. Okay, because saying sorry sometimes is just not good enough. You know, sometimes people just need answers. So I'm feeling like someone that you're dealing with, you know, they may be saying to themselves like, yeah, just do it. They may be trying to get up the nerve to come to you and just like break everything down and give you some type of clarity and answer so that you guys can move forward. But I'm feeling like they're afraid to do it, is what I'm getting from this card. All right. So the next message card you have is, I'm not the same person that you remember. Now, to me, this card speaks of change. So your partner wants you to know that they have obtained some type of spiritual growth, you know, since whatever you guys went through, since it happened. They may have been praying about it. They may have been talking to someone else about it that they trust. And they want you to know that they did change somewhat, but I just feel like you don't believe it, Gemini. You're like, nah, I don't think you changed. Like, you know, whatever you put me through, wasn't the first time, possibly wasn't the second time. And, you know, people don't change overnight. Now, people may gain some type of understanding, perception, or epiphany that will cause them to come up out of the energy and the negative feelings that they're in. But an overnight change, I never heard of it before. Not to say that it, you know, it hasn't happened just because I haven't heard of it, but this is what you may be feeling like. Nah, I don't think you've changed. But this person wants you to know that something about them is not the same because of what they did to you, and that they have changed in a positive way. All right, so the next message card is, your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So Gemini, we all know that we can have these energies about us where we can say things that are very cutting. We can come off very blunt, very straightforward, and it may scare other people who is not as blunt and forward as Geminis are. Okay, so I'm feeling like you may have said some things to this partner, and it's like they get it. They get like how you okay, so your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. It's like they wish they could have this type of way about them, this forwardness that you have, and this cutting things out of your life instantly when someone does you wrong. It's like they wish they could be like that. So it's like that's something that they admire. They admire that about you, but also it scares them because sometimes it may come out of nowhere. Like if you guys are in an argument with your partner and you may just start giving them the business, and they're like, oh my God, like she's saying all this stuff to me, or he's saying all this stuff to me. Like, where are they getting this from? But it's truly how you feel. And that's how Geminis are. Like if you guys are going through something and you're at your last wits end, or you're at, it's like the last straw, like the straw that broke the camel's back, y'all will go off on somebody, and it lets people look at y'all like, oh my god, like, am I about to die? I'm laughing because I'm a Gemini on a Taurus cusp, and I know when I get mad, it's like, watch out, because if you've made me this mad and you've gotten me to this point, then yeah, I'm ready to cut you off, like seriously ready to, like, I'm ready to destroy you. So I'm feeling like your partner sees that, and it frightens them sometimes, but it's also something that they admire in you, strangely enough. All right, so the next card that you have is the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Well, people always think, well, if I go and I cheat on them with this person, this may work out for me, and that's not working out for me, so I'm just gonna go over here because this seems like it's a little bit better. And I'm feeling like your partner, like maybe some of you are dealing with a third-party situation, and your partner cheated on you, and they thought going with this other person was going to be good for them, and then they quickly found out, as fast as that connection started, it ended, is what I'm getting, the message I'm getting from Spirit for some of y'all. It wasn't what they thought it was, and now I'm feeling like they want to come back to you, but they don't know how, because you didn't cut them down to size with some words. Y'all might have had an argument, and you may have just let this person have it, like, you didn't hold back, and you said everything that was on your mind, and now they're like, wow, there's no way possible that I can come back to him or her. She won't, they may not accept my apology, he or she, they may turn me down. So I'm feeling like somebody wants to come back to you, but they're afraid. They don't think that you're going to listen to them. They don't think you're going to hear them out. They think like what they did was the end of the straw. Did I say that right? Or the end of the straw. The straw that broke the camel's back. Sorry about that. And if they're feeling like, you may be done with them. So, I don't know. All right, so let's get into your reading and see what else the universe has to say about your love life. Maybe you're not done with them. Who knows? But I know somebody said something that was really cutting, and I'm feeling like it was you, Gemini. All right, so you guys had two jumping cards here. The two cards that jumped for you was the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. Sorry about the glare. Let me just fix my lighting for a moment. All right, so you had, just going to lower my camera. All right, so you have the Three of Wands and you have the Three of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and others of you could be dealing with a air sign, such as yourself, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. But if not, you're waiting for someone to come back. But I'm feeling like at the same time that you're waiting for this person to come back, Gemini, you're so angry and you're mad and you're hurting and you're in pain, because this Three of Swords is here, and this speaks of sadness, some mild depression, just really stormy times between you and someone. It could have involved a third party because of the Three Swords being here. It doesn't have to, but more than likely it did, because I saw that in the message cards, like someone, they want to make it up to you, and they know what they did was very, very painful, but they don't know how to fix it. And I do truly feel like your partner really cares about you, Gemini, but they, for some reason or another, and I'm just getting this message from Spirit, some reason or another, this person is not very communicative. They don't know how to express themselves. So them coming to you, they don't know what to say. And it's not like they don't want to come to you. They don't know how to express themselves like you do. So some of you may be dealing with someone who's not, like they don't know how to put what they're feeling into words. They just know what they feel, but they don't know how to actually say it to you. And for some of you, I'm feeling like this person has texted you something and you possibly ignored them. This is for a small portion of you. Not everybody, because this is a general reading, so it won't pertain to each and every Gemini out there. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But I'm feeling like somebody is actually trying to communicate with you, and they have done so several times, possibly through text message, and you're like, nope, that's not good enough. Like, you're not gonna sweep this under the rug. You're not just gonna text me I'm sorry and think that I'm just gonna get over it. And you know, I'm just feeling like some of you are seeing through somebody's BS, and you're like, no, you gotta bring something more. Because this is what you do all the time, and I'm not accepting it this time. You got to come with something else. And they know that, and that's what scares them, because they don't know what else to come with. They don't. They just know they screwed up. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups. So I see this Three of Cups in two different ways. Now, some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I see this as some of you could have dealt with a third-party situation. So your partner put you in a third-party situation, or you put them in one, Gemini. And there's going to be a reunion. They want to come back together with you, and I feel like this is going to happen, but I also feel like this is going to take some time, because you're in pain. You're not trying to hear what this person has to say. I'm feeling like it may be because they're just not saying the right thing, or they're not fixing it fast enough in the way you think they should, is what I see here. Because there's still conflict with this Five of Wands, and there's still competition. So for some of you, you may even be going through a situation where your partner still hasn't left this person alone. They may, I'm feeling like they may have said to them, I have to stop talking to you. She or he knows about us, or something to that fact. But for some reason, I'm just feeling like the competition still lingers, and you know it, and this is what's pissing you off, because you know things did not just change overnight. But I'm seeing that they want to come back, but you're like, no, before you come back to me, you're going to handle this situation, or this is where I'm going to be. This is the energy that I'm going to stay in. So you're going to stay in that energy of feeling sadness, feeling a lot of anxiety, feeling like this is not going to work, feeling like you guys are not going to move forward, because your partner or you, Gemini, won't handle this Five of Wands situation, because this is a lot of conflict. And I'm feeling like both of you want to reconcile this. Both of you want to come back together, because the Three of Cups is a reunion, getting back together. But for some reason here, because of the Five of Wands being here and the Nine of Swords, I'm seeing it as, you know, there was a third-party situation, and you both want a reunion, but you can't see how to get there. All right, so you have the Eight of Cups. You have the Ten of Swords. And you have the Nine of Wands. So, with this Eight of Cups, either someone walked away from you, or you walked away from them, or this was like some type of amicable split, to where as though you guys, you know, and for some of you, it doesn't even have to be someone walked away. It could be that some of you are just not talking to your partner, but you really didn't break up. For some of you, I'm feeling like it was a breakup, like someone walked away from you, or you them. But then for others, I'm feeling like you're just not communicating with this person. So they may still be with you, and you may still be with them, but there's no communication. You guys are just not feeling good about each other. You possibly are trying to avoid each other, especially if you're living with this person, because the Ten of Swords is here. So they betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. They took advantage of your niceness. I'm feeling like you were doing a lot for this person. For the Ten of Swords to be here, this is an ending. This is like, I can't take it anymore. Like, what else can I possibly do to fix this? There's no other way to fix it. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you may be living with this person, Gemini, and you're like, okay, maybe it's a family, to where as though you can't just up and leave because there's kids involved. Maybe there's a lot at stake, to where you guys just can't call it quits. But how you're feeling about each other is like it's an ending, like things can't be fixed, or like you don't see any way to fix it. Because with this Nine of Wands right here, this person looks like they've been through a lot. He got a bandage over his eye. And these cards are not gender based, so it's male or female energy. But, you know, and they're like, I'm protecting myself now because I've been hurt in the past and I don't know what's to come in the future. But all I know is that I won't ever get hurt again like I did before. And I'm feeling like this is what some of you guys are feeling. So if your partner knows you feel this way, they can't come towards you because they're afraid. They want to, though. I think they want to. It's not even that I think. I see here in the cards that I'm pulling that they want to come towards you. They're just afraid to. All right, so you have equilibrium. So balance is going to be restored. I do see that. You have the Page of Wands, communication coming in. But you have the Two of Swords. So I see that balance is going to be restored, Gemini, and there's going to be some communication coming in here. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or another air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and some type of communication is going to come in. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to get you out of that Two of Swords energy, because you have equilibrium, patience, things being balanced out. You see there's a rainbow here in the sky, so it's like things getting better, communication coming in, but then you still have confusion. So this person may say something, or you may say something, and you be like, you know what, this is not going anywhere. We're going around in circles. You may even ask some questions and you may not get the answers that you're seeking. Or maybe this has happened already. You wanted to talk to this person, or they came in to talk to you, and you were like, okay, well, I need you to be 1,000% honest with me. I need you to tell me everything that happened. And they weren't willing to either do that, or it was just the communication between you guys may not have gone right, or may not in the future. But I just feel like somebody's coming in to talk to you. They're sick of the silence. They don't want this type of energy between you and them. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Wow, we have the King of Swords. And we have the Father, which is the Emperor. So you're taking back control of this situation is what I see here. You're taking back control of your life. You're sick of somebody. And if you have to cut somebody off and stand your ground, well, this Five of Swords is about standing your ground, but it's also about being defensive. So that's a part of standing your ground, being defensive. So it's like, if I have to cut you down, you see this person down here crying. So I'm feeling like some of you guys just cut somebody off or cut somebody down to size and like, listen, you know, I have to win because I was hurt in the past and I was defeated in the past, and that's not going to happen anymore. And if you have to be cold and distant and mean and angry, you know, just to make sure that this person doesn't come in and hurt you, then I'm feeling like this is where you're going to be right here for now in that energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries because of the Father card. That's also the Emperor card in this deck. And, you know, you don't want things to get out of control again. So you're taking control of this situation. You're feeling like, if I take back control and I'm aware of everything that goes on, then I can make sure that I don't experience the hurt that I did in the past, because it was just too great. I'm feeling like some of you were hurt so badly that you constantly cry about this situation, is the messages that I'm getting from Spirit. Like, the energy that's in these cards is saying, you know, you're just really not over what this person put you through. And now you have to be, you know, defensive just to make sure that you're okay. You know, you have to protect your emotions in this situation. All right, so you have the Shadow card here, which is the Devil card in this deck. You have Rebirth, which is the Judgment card in this deck. And you have Ace of Swords. So, okay, somebody is going to come in and try to tell you the truth or give you some answers because of that Ace of Swords. You also, with the Shadow card, which is the Devil card, it's like, some of you are addicted to someone and you just cannot let them go, and they can't let you go. And even though it was a third-party situation, and, you know, or something crazy that happened between you two, it's like you still feel that you can't be without this person. I'm feeling like sometimes it's unhealthy and it's toxic and you guys may argue a lot, but you still feel the need to have this person in your life, Gemini. And you don't even, I'm feeling like you don't even understand why. You may be saying to yourself, like, why? Like, why can't I just get up and walk away from this situation? But with the rebirth being here, you're going to get a second chance to fix this. Okay? And I'm feeling like somebody's going to bring some truth in. Someone's going to say something to try and fix it. Okay, so you have the Sun card here in the reverse. So some of you could be dealing with the Leo. You have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah. You're just not happy. You're not happy right now. You don't know how to fix the situation. With this Queen of Swords, I'm feeling like when you're angry and distant and cold and cutting someone off, you're feeling sort of bad about it sometimes, but then other times you're like, nope, gotta stand my ground per the Seven of Wands. So it's like you're in this energy sometimes of feeling bad about, cutting somebody down to size, but then you think about what this person did to you and you quickly come out of that energy and you be like, nope. Gotta be in the Seven of Wands energy, because this person, they're manipulative, or I gotta stay one step ahead of them in order to make sure that they don't do what they did to me before. All right, so you have the King of Cups here. Yeah, the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, and you have the Six of Wands, Gemini. So, somebody's gonna come in and offer you love, this partner. Okay, this could be a husband, this could be a wife. These cards are not gender-based, male or female. King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It could be someone who's in this energy of wanting to come in and just give you this love that they have to offer you, because they don't want you guys to be on bad terms anymore. And then you have emotional fulfillment, wishes, desires, dreams coming true finally, with the Star card being in the upright. And then with the Six of Wands, you have victory. So somebody is going to try to make sure that this doesn't fall apart anymore than it has already. Somebody's going to work. I'm feeling like it's either you or your partner, if they're cross-watching, who's going to try and fix this. Because you guys are, yep, look at this. You have the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, see, somebody's been doing some thinking. They're tired of the way. I'm feeling like, to be quite honest with you, Gemini, some of you have been going through this for like a year or more. And you're like, something has to give. It's either you have to move away from this partner, they got to move away from you, or you guys are going to have to come together and fix this. Because I'm feeling like, to be quite honest, like deep down inside, oh, I can't get rid of this card. Some of you, both of you, want each other, but you can't find a way to make it work. It's just too hard right now because of what they did to you. So you're trying to find ways to forgive them and overlook what they did. But I'm feeling like every time you look at them or think about them, you just get angry. And you're like, why me? Like, why did you do this to me? Like, why would you treat me the way you did when I was the one who had your back, or when I was the one who did this or did that? Like, why did you pick me to hurt? And I feel like you look at this person and you're like, yeah, I still love you, but I can't get over what you've done. But I see with the Knight of Pentacles here, someone is going to offer you something stable. They've been thinking about this situation per the Four of Swords, and they're trying to heal, but they want you to heal as well. And they know it's going to be hard, but they want to offer you something, some type of stability or committed situation. They just don't feel like you're going to accept it. Okay. So those are the messages that I have for your love and relationship reading, Gemini. I just want to say thank you to everyone who ordered a private reading. Thank you for coming to my channel and watching my videos. You can also reach out to me on Instant Go if you have a question and you need an answer. And I will see you guys next month. Bye.